everyone, it's CTFxC here, and today we are reading more of our book so that we can get to finishing writing the first draft.
Yeah.
We're going to write the second, or not write, read the second chapter?
Well, we're going to read, yeah, so I think what we're going to do today is read the rest of what we've already written. And they're not really chapters as much as they are scenes.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So I think we're going to read a little bit here on ActOutGames. And then we'll go ahead and shoot the rest and read the rest, and we'll post that over on Patreon for the people who want to follow some of the writing stuff. Because I think like we've literally done nothing since the last time we read like the section. And part of it was because we wanted to read it on camera and do this, and so instead of us just sitting down one night and reading through it and started writing again, we got like distracted by waiting for a time to shoot it and do all these things. And so we're just going to shoot it all in one go, and then we'll post a little bit here on ActOutGames, and then the rest of it we'll post over on Patreon. And then we can start writing. Yeah. Well, pick up where we left off and start writing. Yeah? All right, so are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, scene 2. This is, Estelle has breakfast with her parents.
Yummy breakfast.
Right?
Yep.
All right.
Cool. So this is shout out things.
Yeah, shout out things you like or don't like.
I do really like this first sentence.
All right.
I'm reading the first sentence.
Okay.
Estelle hadn't gotten halfway down the stairs before she heard the morning routine in full swing. Her mom and dad were running around the kitchen in a complex ballet, trying to independently make themselves breakfast without getting in each other's way. This was the way things had settled into the house after so many years of living together. When Estelle was little, and they were more or less newlyweds, they did everything together. Each meal was a compromise of ingredients that they both liked, and it's prepared by them both sharing the duties. They even did the dishes together. Later that evolved into one of them doing the cooking and the other doing the dishes, when they finally conceded that two people trying to cook one meal was too much. It turned out even 2 was one too many cooks in the kitchen. After a decade or so, they mostly just orbited around each other and did their own thing. Dad could have his morning shake with bananas in them without her mom turning her nose up at them, and she could eat her gluten-free waffle without seeing the sad look on his face like a kid learning the chocolate chips are missing from his cookie. That last sentence was hard to say.
It was.
But it worked fine in reading.
So I like shakes with banana in them.
Yes.
And Mommy definitely does not.
Right.
And Mommy is gluten-free. And I am definitely not.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some truth to a lot of what's in here, for sure.
Yes. And we each individually make our own food now.
We all make our own food, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See, this is what love was, right? It was being happy. It was being happy being yourself together and not trying to be the same.
Yeah, I like that.
By the end of the day, everyone, including her, had gotten so wrapped up in their own actions that even when they took the time to talk, they weren't really connecting. But in the morning, before the day had started, to distract everyone, they could really talk. And more importantly, really listen to each other. And this was one of those days. He calls her S.
Yeah, I like that.
For Estelle.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
It is, I really like that nickname. I'm really bad with nicknames, so I like that.
But instead of E,
he
calls her S.
Yeah.
It's a phonetic nickname, not a spelling nickname.
Yeah, I like those better.
She's skipping a grade.
Yeah, that was the big drama. Big drama. Working at the Gap. That's a very specific thing.
No, so this is, okay, so I like this. Okay, I was afraid it was going to really deteriorate after the first thing, because we always write the first thing a ton. Or I always write the first thing a ton.
Me too, yeah.
But it's actually still pretty good. I like this too. So they're talking about her skipping a grade, and her dad says, "I bet your friends are jealous, huh?" Estelle laughed. "That's not the word I'd use." "Jealous?" he asked. "Friends," she said.
I feel like I said that too. I don't remember where, but yeah.
That's pretty cute.
As friends. It's okay, child. You'll have friends later. Right now you can't have friends because I said so.
You're living in this weird upside down bubble right now. Things seem important that aren't really important. And things that get made fun of are the things that'll make you successful down the road.
It's just still such a very specific comparison. They'll be working at the Gap.
We have to change that because the Gap's kind of going out of business.
Yeah. I mean, we went to a Gap a few days ago, didn't we?
Okay, what is this? You'll be waltzing in and shipping there.
I don't know.
Oh, that's got to be shopping, right?
Yeah, shipping and shipping.
You'll be shipping all your high school friends. That's probably more accurate these days than when I wrote this, but that's probably true.
And shipping. Just shipping random
So
people
just
working there.
walking into the Gap and shipping customers.
Me too.
That's probably not unlikely.
It's like the contemplating forks drama. Oh my god, this is when I had like 1 million backpack hangers. I managed, like, even though I had several very heavy things in my backpack, I still did the thing to wear it on one shoulder. Even though it hurt, I did it.
So I don't remember us writing this part, but I do remember this, that like the first day of school, you always have like all of your books and supplies and stuff in your backpack. So your backpack is just huge that first day. And you have to get it there, and then you get it all in your locker. And then the whole rest of the time, your backpack is never that full again. But during that first day, when you're walking in, everyone's backpack is like turtles.
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mine was always like that because I had to carry a laptop in mine.
The backpack hangers.
Yeah.
Well, we had Sherlock on there.
Yeah, so apparently I had watched Sherlock.
You at least watched the first Sherlock.
Yeah, I think we watched the first Sherlock, and I was like, I like this, and then we didn't do anything else. But then I watched it all later. Remember, these are all new people, so you may want to give them a little time to ease into the hurricane that is a stealth royal. Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. More like just start out at a 5 before you turn it up to 11. So that's the Spinal Tap reference that we still haven't watched Spinal Tap, but
no, I don't know what that means.
Anytime you say turn it up to 11.
We were talking about that, and I was kind of zoning out the entire time, but I kind of vaguely remember that conversation.
Yeah. Smart is great, but a few soft skills can go a long way too.
Yeah.
This should be O.
Toe.
No, that's still 2.
I know it says toe.
That's not toe. Just because there's not 2 O's doesn't make it toe.
I say toe when it's wrong. She could tell by the speed and volume of his typing that he was deep into an email trying to convince someone to come around to his side of some decision. She also knew that whoever he was trying to convince would not only end up changing to her dad's side, but somehow the person would think it was their idea in the first place. If her superpower was building things, her dad's was convincing people. She's pretty sure his was better. Once on vacation, he was chatting with the person at the front desk of the hotel for a few minutes, and suddenly they had been upgraded to a full suite on the top floor and given a few extra nights for free to stay longer. That stuff happened all the time when he was in charge of talking people. He wasn't even trying to do it. People just wanted to do stuff for him when he smiled at them and charmed them with his easy-spoken drawl. I can't say that word. Drawl. Her mom called it his stubborn comfort, and Estelle knew it would be very dangerous in the wrong hands. Luckily, her dad was one of the good guys who was painfully oblivious to his own talents. He never understood it when things like that happened, and was genuinely surprised.
Genuine. Genuinely.
I can't say
You sound like Gomer Pyle.
I can't say words, I'm sorry. Genuinely surprised and grateful, which made people want to do even more for him. And I got lost. I still expected that was how he ended up with her mom, who was a few levels out of his league if she was honest, but they made an awfully great team. Estelle called out a goodbye to him that only got a wave that was more of a reflex than anything else, and she headed out the front door towards to catch the bus.
No, yeah, see, there's another problem.
Hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I probably would say.
So that's loosely based on true events?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? So this was when Mom and I had been dating for 6 months, maybe? We were living in Texas, and I took her to Graceland, because that was a big test if our relationship was going to go further. So she had to go to Graceland and appreciate the glory that is Graceland.
I like Graceland.
And so I took her to Graceland, and we stayed like at a Motel 6 or something. Like it was a really kind of lower end motel. And so I was checking us in, and I don't remember, Mom was in the car or something, and I can remember how it all went at this point, but I was just kind of hanging out, talking story with a guy, and I used to work in hotels, and so we talked about hotels, and we did all of this stuff, and then suddenly our stay was comped, and like it was the weirdest thing, like this guy just like totally gave us free hotel for the time that we were in Memphis, and did all these things, and that's not the only time.
Yeah, that's not the only time.
In hotels, this was
the only time not the only time I can remember, but the most notable time I can remember is when I was like really little, like when you are in your horse phase, which tends to happen when you're really little, and we were up in Winter Park, I think, riding horses, or we were going to ride horses, but they said that all the horses were put up because it was snowy.
Yeah, they were closed.
And then somehow I ended up doing the one horse ride with, and I didn't say a word, I was just kind of sitting there. Yeah. And I got one horse ride out of one horse. I think the horse's name was Footloose. I remember that. Footloose,
yeah, so they were closed. Well, it wasn't Snickers?
No, it was
that Snickers was a different horse?
Snickers was a different horse. But
so
Snickers was a really cute horse.
They were all closed down, but whoa, somebody's got to move.
Move, Mom, run!
There we go. He's coming back. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, so they were all closed down for the winter, or for the day at least, because a big snowstorm was coming. And again, like I wasn't asking them to reopen and let Presley ride the horse. We were just kind of talking through a little bit, and I was talking about growing up in Tennessee and horses and stuff, probably. And then suddenly the horse appeared by us. And
it's like, hey, horse!
Presley got to do her horse ride. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still totally happy with this. The second scene is still really strong.
Wait. It says plated.
There's typos. I mean, there's typos and things that need to be fixed, but I think overall the writing's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're gonna wrap up here for ActOutGames.
Okay. Yes.
We're gonna read the rest of this stuff, and we'll do it real quick, and we'll post a little like summary of some of our favorite things and least favorite things. We need to find some least favorite things because I kind of like most of it so far.
Yeah.
And then we'll post that over on Patreon.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Cool. So get us out of here.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to press the subscribe button for more content like this and updates on the book while we hopefully do work on writing it and stuff like that.
Yeah, we may even do some live events with writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. During November is Nano. So we'll definitely be trying to write a ton in Nano. So we'll do some live events and hang out and talk during Nano.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching again because I have to do the intro and it's cool. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye guys.